Good evening, fellow punters. Day 2 of the week before Christmas. Clock on the wall says 6:37. Back with a few for tomorrow. Hopefully better than today. The one of the first race, what was it? Bodhisattva finished 5th. Probably too much weight for a 5-year-old, even, but it stayed on well. We'll get a race out of that yet. Her money maker was disappointing. I thought she was better than that. Probably the two that was ahead of her today are above average. And the other yoke, exciting. There was nothing too exciting about him. The best place for him now is under a cart or down in Killarney with the Jarvies, because we won't be going near him again anyway, for sure. We got his second chance today, and that's it. Good luck. Great racing today. It's great to see Galloping Deschamps blistering for him. The farther he went, the better he was getting. He was only just warming up when the race was over. I'd be following him all year. I had a chat with him when I was up in Willie Mullins' yard. For newcomers, we done a video a couple of months back, and one of those 3 little shorts that's up at the top of the videos on the left, as you look at it, is Galloping Deschamps, and an Ergamine is there as well. He's clipped in from 5-2 to 7-4. So that'll be, I have a few pound on him now at 7-2, 11-4 or 5-2. So that'll be it for him until the day of the meeting. So probably the Dublin Racing Festival next for him, and then Cheltenham. And Appreciated looked pretty decent as well. The only mistake, or not mistake, but the last fence, bit small between cumbersome at it. But El Fabiola, I think, is out one of the next days, or was interim. I forgot to look, is he in that chase tomorrow? And Dysart Dynamo. Anyway, newcomers on the bus. Sean McCall in Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Wasn't that what Williams used to say? You're very welcome on the bus. Paul Devine in Sedgefield, County Durham. Willie Dunn in Wicklow, or as some people up that direction to call it, Wickla. Stephen Mead as well is a fairly newcomer on the bus. Porrick Sheardon is off to Plumpton races tomorrow. The best luck, Porrick. I think he's living in London. And Mal Lloyd is going to Ludlow. And I have one for each of you picked out. The first race at Ludlow is the 12:15. It's 2 miles 5. This horse, Hasty Parisian, it's only a 4-year-old. It's trained by Milton Harris. He's going all right. 2 for 6 in the last 14 days. This was, if you can see in that nice little handicap hurdle last April, Nappers Hill won it. It was only 5 lengths off him. It was raced 116. They put a chase and then 2 chases. They didn't like the fences at all. No, only 1 chase, sorry. But the last day, they ran in a handicap hurdle in Sandown again. And it ran on well towards the end, and that was over 2-3. It's a half-brother to 2 Dower Stairs, presenting Yates and Mr. Yates. And I think the step up to 2 miles 5 tomorrow is going to suit that horse. Also, it's a women's, or can you say women now? We have to say female, have you? I could get the head of myself. Isn't Gina Andrews on it? Where are we here? Yes, Jean Andrews is on it. She's a good pilot. I think that's worth the bet tomorrow. And then in the 125 at Plumpton, Sashenka there is 7-1, which I think is a great each way price altogether. 2 runs back. That race there, it was second to Princess T, but back in 5th place was Will Victory, which is the favourite tomorrow. And Will Victory that day was carrying 11 stone 9. We were carrying 11 stone 6, with the £7 included in that. And we have a better pull on the weights tomorrow.
By about half a length or so to Sashenka, who jumped it well in second. Aliamana now just being scrubbed along. Sashenka is making good headway, as indeed is Princess T. Pillar of Steel's been off the bridle for a while now, and Will Victory is just hanging on to their coattails and trying to stay on. Aliamana leads those. They start to make the turn and head for home with just under a quarter of a mile left to go, and Sashenka now goes on to Aliamana, who's been in front for most of the race but is now beginning to fade. Princess T continues to make nice headway as they make the swing for home. Sashenka, Princess T, Pillar of Steel is trying to box on as well. Down towards the final flight they come, Sashenka, but Princess T has travelled strongly throughout the contest and now sweeps into the lead. Princess T, ears pricked at the last, got into it well, jumped it nicely and fairly sprints away from it and racing up towards the line. Princess T, always travelling strongly, smuggled into the...
It got well bet that day, but it was ahead of the other horse, and we have a pull in the weights tomorrow. I think at 7 to 1 is a great each way bet. Tomorrow Will Victory is carrying 11 stone 11 less 3, that's 11.8, and we're carrying 11 stone 3. So 7 to 1 an each way bet there. In Naas tomorrow, there's a nice little maiden hurl. Eabha Grace is my selection in the race. It opened up at 11 to 4 there a while ago, but it ran behind that horse that won the listed race down in I'm very bad this evening. My eyesight is, I don't know what's happening. So Naas, Hidden Valley Lake, and it clouted the last. They were up. They were geldings, and that went on to win a nice race since. And San Tonito, that won a race since, so 7 lengths back to the other one. I know the favourite, it won a bumper, but it took all its time to get there. Looks more a stayer. Galliver Run, I think was third in that race. I think that was bought for 260,000. But I thought Eabha Grace with the couple of runs, it ran as well in a listed bumper before. There's the 3 that I had picked out tomorrow. There's 2 for the ones on the flat. I thought the 445 to the 9s. Back at this ground. This will be finishing on the far side now. In the Midland Park colours.
And Azza Jumeirah are behind the pace setters, black and yellow of Assa. Spartan Fighter being driven along Water of Leaf behind a wall of runners, making the run inside the final quarter of a mile. And is Jordan Electrics running wild, fast and loose. They're being chased by Quest for Fun. Equiano Springs, Assa Oso Rapido's lost a length or 2. Rathbone is trying to come home well. Another one picking up his Quest for Fun over on the far side. It's fast and loose. Assa running wild, running home very strongly is to the 9s from off the pace as they go close home. It's going to be desperately close, and it is close. Water of Leith fast and loose on the near side and over on.
It started very slow that day and it finished off fast, and it has won at the track before. The favourite is a lightly raced horse, but it won a maiden the last time. But in that maiden, there was a 57 rated horse, very close to it. It was 5 furlongs in Southall. The favourite was Mimoset, rated 57. Which was given it weight all right, but it's weighted 74. But it's first time in a handicap. And I can see that going out in front. It's a front runner. And the other one is, as you can see, what I showed you, is a closer. So I'm hoping that he'll stay in behind and that will come behind. I was looking at the odds earlier, 7-2, 9-4. I see they're Tothenines and 11-4 with the green bookie gone favourite now, and they're 3-1. I thought the bet at 7-2 to beat it at 9-4. And then the only thing about it is that Carol Burke, he's not going that great lately. He hasn't had a winner in the last 14 days. He's 0 for 17, which isn't a great thing because for picking him, but he has a few of them placed. And then if he did win that, he has a great chance of winning the last race. A front runner, a lightly raced horse. Back to 5 furlongs. It was beaten. It was beaten a nose when it ran in November there in Southall, but it was second over 6 before. But I think back to 5 furlongs, it'll suit it tomorrow. So in the hope that one of them wins, or the first one wins, we'll go nearly back to the second one then. But I know the national hunts are the 3 first bets anyway, so there's a mix and match there for whatever you think. I was going to sing we'll see. I'll sing one verse of this. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird, to sing a love song while we stroll along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, we'll pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Bash the bookies, over and out.